I was dealing with a lot of people trying to gain a lot of knowledge, and then I did learn a lot. I did pick up a lot of shit. But one thing I also picked up a lot is that some people will talk just for the sake of fucking talking. Like I'll look up something and I'll learn about it and I'll know it. And then when I go and gym with this person, I'll tell them, I'll be like, bro, I learned this, and they'll be like, nah, bro, that's not how you do it. This is how you do it, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Those people, like, not to talk down on anyone, those people are still the same size, still at the same place, still doing the same shit. And it's not, they're just ignorant as fuck. And, you know, that's where that single-mindedness shit comes in. Like, at some point, I had to become single-minded. I had to be like, okay, cool, I'm going to train majority, like, most of the time by myself because these motherfuckers are just saying whatever the fuck they want to say. And I'm just going to do it the way I see it. And even on YouTube, when I learned something and I saw something, or when I found out about something, I tested it. And then when I felt like it wasn't working, I knew where it came from and I twitched it a bit for it to work for me. And that's what it's been doing since then, bro. I mean, look at, like, bro, like, don't play it, dog.
I like myself, I would myself, and I do everything that I do to please myself.
Don't play. Anyways, like, yeah, bro, like, at some point, you gotta be your own person. You gotta be your own man, and you gotta think for yourself. And I always think about this, like, when people say, yeah, you should just listen to your parents know best. Okay, what if my parents are, like, racist? Or what if my parents are like narcissists? Or what if my parents are like terrorists? You know what I mean? Must I listen to them then?
You're still my dad, dude.
How the hell can I be your dad when I don't even know your mom?
My mom is Sarah. Listen, Dad, don't run away from me. Don't run away from your son. You ran away from me when you're young. Now you're trying to run away from me now.
Mate, do me a favor. Don't do this to me, right?
Huh?
Don't do this to me.
What am I doing to you?
I would know if I impregnated a woman and got a son. Now get out of my face. Please get out of my fucking face. Do not.
You know, there's a fine line between when you start thinking about yourself and when you start thinking for yourself, sorry. When you start thinking for yourself. Bro, it's so important to be an individual person with an individual opinion and stop listening to what society says and what society says you should be. If they don't know your reality, bro, they don't know how it is to be you. They don't know how it feels to be you, and they don't know where you've been and what you've done to get to where you are.
Young nigga preach. Preach.
Yeah, there's tests, there's scientists say this and that. And you know, that shit might be true, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's you, bro. You can't let yourself be. You have to control yourself. You have to move your body. You have to see different shit to know different shit. It's hard to catch what you can't see. I'm gonna say that again. It's hard to catch what you can't see. Because you don't know if you want it or not, bro. You know what I mean? It's hard to catch what you can't see. You can't see it, how are you gonna catch it? You can't close your eyes and just hope you catch it. You're just hoping. You need to see it, you need to know it, and you need to get it. And it all starts in here, bro. It all starts in here. You see it here, you speak it out loud, and you don't let anyone else fuck with it, bro. Like, you don't let anyone else fuck with it. Like, before I started this, like, I checked, obviously, my poll to see who said I should actually do this podcast and who said I shouldn't. And, you know, some pretty girls said I shouldn't do it.
No! God, please, no! No!
And it kind of put me down, but it kind of sucked the fun out of it. But then I was like, no, bro, like, listen, we're not going back to that. I don't want to do this. I've been excited to do this, so I'm going to do it. And no matter how it does, bro, I can look back at it and be proud of it. Like, I could look back at it in like a year from now and think to myself, like, goddamn, I've grown so much, or goddamn, I was in a good place, or goddamn, let me get back to that. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what tomorrow holds, bro. We don't know what tomorrow holds. And I didn't mean for this to be so deep, bro, because Fettylations is basically just about, like, it's in the name, Fettylations, bro. It's basically a lot of my, you know, bachelor stories. They're gonna get saucy, you know what I mean? But like, I'm gonna have a few guests over. I've got a few people in mind. We're gonna discuss, like, majority, like, most of the time, like, female psychology and and how not to end up like Will Smith. Because let's be honest, bro, that nigga's going through it, bro. No nigga wants to be like that. Like Will Smith is a hard-working man. That's the
Evil world we live in.
That's the fresh Prince of fucking Bel-Air, bro. That's that nigga. That's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and look what his wife is doing to him, bro. And you know, he's letting it happen. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you gotta be your own man. You gotta think for yourself. You gotta know when to say no, as a man as well. You gotta know when to say no, and you gotta learn how to take no as well. Yeah, let's not forget about that. You gotta learn how to take no. Like, it's super, super, super important to have your own individual opinion about something. And let me tell you something. People don't give a fuck about your opinion, bro. I certainly don't give a fuck about your opinion. And I'll never tell you that I do. One thing that Fettylations is going to be about is about realism. It's about being real and the truth, bro. I'm going to be so unfiltered with the shit, it's not even funny. But you know, I live in the real world, bro. I don't care about what's going on. Well, let me not say I don't care, but like, I know how to differentiate between the real world and social media, bro. Like, social media is not real socializing. Like, it's not real people, it's not real shit. People, it's very easy to type some shit at the back of the screen and say blah, 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 blah. But when you see me in person, we all know it's a different story, right? It's always a different story. So I live in the real world and I focus on the real world and what I see every day, not what I see on social media, bro. And, you know, I'm not gonna say I don't see gender-based violence because, you know, I'm here, I see it. I see that shit, bro. That shit's fucked up. And I don't like it. No one does. No logical human being can ever say that gender-based violence is a good thing. And a lot more awareness should be brought to it. I know, but that's not gonna stop me from doing what I wanna do. You know, and I'm not doing anything horrible. I'm just speaking about my experiences and I'm giving advice to people that don't know what to do if they encounter the same experiences, bro. Because there's a lot of shit I wish people had told me when I was like 15, 14. A lot of shit I could have avoided. And a lot of shit that doesn't get spoken casually. You know what I mean? People don't speak it just like in normal conversations. So this is what this space is for. It's just to talk about that type of shit and bring it out there. And I want everyone to be unapologetically themselves and don't be afraid to take criticism, bro. Criticism is good. You can use it for two ways. You can either let it break you or make you. And I let it make me every day. Every day when someone says something, I check myself. I check about, like, people come at me every day, bro. I swear to God. People every day are coming at me and I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's for. And sometimes, you know, you gotta realize that people are gonna have a problem with you regardless of what the fuck you're doing. You could be doing nothing. People be like, oh, look at that lazy sack of shit. But now I want to start a podcast. Oh, look at that misogynistic piece of shit. Like, bro, what do you want me to do, huh? What must I do? And you know, that's that, bro. That's that. Energy and frequency is such a, I feel like I'm jumping on topics, but like, it's my first podcast, but I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care. Jerry.
But you know, we move, and I'm really, really excited to see what this holds for me. I swear I had a lot more to say about energy and frequency, but like it's important to.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care. Jerry.
One thing that I really like pride myself on is like how real I am with myself and everyone around me. Like when people give me compliments and when people send me DMs, when people like my shit, I know it comes from a genuine place of like I fuck with that or of love because I am so unfiltered and so myself and I don't fish for compliments, bro. Like I don't like I'm a dick. Like I know I'm a dick. Like I'm a dick, which is why when anyone shows me love, I know it's genuine and I know I'm doing good. Because nowadays, also another thing I see is like people just like throwing out compliments like it's candy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's good to make people feel good about themselves, but it's also good not to lie to people because they think they're doing good. And in the real world, that's not gonna project. That's not gonna show. You're gonna fail, bro, because people in your circle are lying to you. They're telling you you're good at something when you shit. Okay? And it doesn't make me mad because it's love, you know. Love is like, it's good to have more love in the world than hate, but you know, sometimes you just gotta face reality, bro. And I just can't stand like people showing me fake love or people telling me this and that. Like, bro, I know. I know, you know? And that attitude doesn't get me liked, and I'm not here to get liked, to be fair. I'd rather be respected than liked, because respect is real. You can't fake respect. When you respect someone, you respect them. And you can like someone today and not like them tomorrow, bro. And I really don't care if you like me or not. Like, I just hope you respect me. You know what I mean? Because I respect you back. Yeah, bro, like, love is only valid if it's unconditional. You know, if someone gives you a compliment and they expect to thank you, like, you should probably thank them. If they give you a compliment and you don't thank them and then they take it back and like, actually, fuck you, or actually I didn't mean it, then that compliment was never real to begin with, bro. Like, when I give compliments, I expect nothing. I give them and I'm like, dude, I just want you to take this energy, this love I'm sending your way and just use it for something good. I don't care if you acknowledge me. I don't care if you show me love back. I just want you to know that I fuck with it because it's genuine, bro. It comes from here. And, you know, when people like show me love when I'm doing better, you know, and, you know, like it's a red flag, bro. Like, cause like, where were you when I was down bad? You know what I mean? And you knew I was down bad, but you were trying to stay away from that type of energy because you didn't want it to fuck with you. And I fuck with that. But now don't come back and say like, bro, like I always knew, or bro, like we've always been blah.
No! God, please, no! No!
And the energy you keep around you is so important because that's who you become. A state of mind eventually becomes a state of being. And if you're around like negative energy the whole time, and you can feel it's negative, you can feel it's wrong, but you ignore it because you know you got history with this person, or you got this and this and that with this person. Eventually, it's gonna start eating away at you without you even knowing. That's the thing about energy, bro. Whether you believe it or not, it's gonna eat you up, and it's gonna take away without you even knowing. So you'd rather know, right? You'd rather know that you made the conscious decision to let this eat you.
The evil world we live in.
So like, focus on the energy around you, bro. If like no one's showing love, then you know, like it's cool. You don't really need love. Like I don't, anyways. I don't really need love, but if they're giving off hate or jealousy or envy, you're gonna start feeling guilty for doing better for yourself.
Young nigga preach. Preach.
Like, take that in. You're gonna start feeling guilty for doing better for yourself. And how can you feel guilty for doing better for yourself? Do they expect you to be depressed like them? Like most of these motherfuckers don't even love themselves, bro, let alone love you. So, you know, why would you accept that? Or why would you deal with that? And why would you give that any time of day? Like, even me addressing like the girls who voted no on my poll, bro, that's me putting energy into that. They're probably gonna eat that up and love it because that's what it was meant for, right? But it did bother me, so I'm not gonna deny it bothering me. But
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
the minute you give it energy, it grows. The minute you give it attention, it grows. It just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And there's nothing wrong with giving it attention once or twice. But after that, chuck it out the window, bro. There's no space in my life for negative energy. There's no space in my life for envy. There's no space in my life for self-pity. There's no space in my life for all that other shit, bro. I don't let my mind wander off into anything. Like, I've never had sleep paralysis, bro. Like, I've never had that shit because since a young age, bro, I used to wake up, look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, God damn, you're the fucking man. Or like, God damn, you're good looking as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like... Like, you gotta do that. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up hating yourself. And once you start hating yourself, you start hating people around you, bro. That's why when people throw that type of energy at me, bro, I'm not even really that phased. I feel sorry for them. I'm like, shame, bro, is this really what you live with? Is this really what you project? Because people can't give what they don't have. You know what I mean? So people can't give love to you when you're doing good if they don't have love in them. They can't give it. So you need to understand that, okay, cool, it's what happens with them that is the problem, or what is happening with them that's the problem. And if they have a lot of hate, you can see it. You can see it because they projected a lot, bro. Like, I got a lot of love in me, bro. I got a lot of love, and I try and show it.
Yeah.
But I show it in ways that is real. Everyone that knows me knows that my love is like, it's not conditioned, bro. It's unconditional. Like, that shit's unconditional, bro. And that's why I'm so picky with who I give it to, because it's real, bro. It's real. I can't deal with nothing that's not real, bro. Like, it just makes me feel less of a person. It's like, what the fuck am I even doing with my life? Why am I dealing with this, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? And what benefit do you get by hating on someone? Or what benefit do you get by making someone feel less like themselves, bro? There's no benefit from that, bro. Listen, I just want to say thank you to everyone that watched till this point. I appreciate you. Please drop a like and a comment and maybe even a share. This is something I really want to carry on doing, and I really want to be motivated to do it. I'm gonna start posting more on Apple Music and Spotify, and maybe even YouTube, depending on how this goes. So, love, and don't forget to vibrate high, guys. Bless.